forget, you came from a single cell organism. You're constantly growing. You're constantly being added to. You're a teenager. You're going through stuff. You're growing. You're getting taller. You're becoming a new person. Congratulations. You're constantly growing. But guess what? I might be much older than you, but I'm also going through the same things. My hair, my skin, my nails, they're constantly growing. When I get a cut, it doesn't just stay a hole in my body, okay? I might get a scar, but it's just part of the process of being human. We get cells replacing our hair, our old nails. Okay, you're constantly clipping your nails. Hopefully, if you have, check your nails right now. Do they need clipped? Clip them as soon as you're done with this. Don't pause this. I want you to finish this activity. But understand that you're constantly growing. Humans are constantly going through this process of mitosis. Your cells are growing and replacing themselves. That's why our hair, again, gets longer and our nails and our skin, okay? Skin sheds, things like that. My beard, okay? I know if I'm hitting this home, but all these cells are called somatic cells or body cells. There's only one type of cell in your body that does not constantly get replaced. It's called a sex cell, a reproductive organ cell. Okay, these are the sperm and the egg cells. That does not apply to the activity we're doing today. This only applies to our hair, skin, and nails. So all the examples I gave earlier. Okay, so in this activity, I'm going to give you a model of mitosis and how the chromosomes and the chromatids interact with each other. First, let's review what a chromatid is. I'm going to use these pipe cleaners. I have green and red here, and small and big ones down here too. So let's take a look at this and figure out what the difference is between a chromosome and a chromatid. So for this activity, we are going to have cell A, and this cell A is going to be our parent cell. This is the one that's going to have all the original information, and then it will split off into two cells and then have all the genetic information exactly the same. So what I'm going to start off with is I'm going to start off with our chromatids, and our chromatids are going to be the single rods here, single rods of DNA. And these are called chromatids, like I said, and we're going to double those up. So then the long green one and the short green one will double up with another long green one to make this X shape. So I'm just going to match those up real quick, twist those together to form all my chromosomes. So chromatids are now forming chromosomes. This phase is called the prophase. This is when you can actually start to see the shape of the chromosomes in the nucleus. The nuclear membrane is actually broken down. During each phase, I would like you to take the Google slide. You're going to pause at each moment of the phases, and you're going to create this in the Google slide. So be sure to, when the assignment pauses, be sure to fill that out, please. So we're going to now line up the chromosomes down the middle. And I forgot to say this, but the red and the green, we have two different colors because this is coming from two different parents. So the information that is from the green is from dad, the red is from mom. It doesn't really matter. I just picked, the red and green for the parents. So now that they've come together, we have, this is our, let's just say it's a skin cell or a hair cell. That's going to continue to make hair or skin cells. This is a somatic body cell that's going to continue to replicate to continue to make the same information. So we're going to line up the double chromosomes down the middle. We call this phase, when it lines up in the middle, metaphase. Now we're going to separate each double chromosome by untwisting them. So we're going to pull these apart, and they're going to be going sort of towards each side of the plate, the cell. So this phase, when they're being pulled against each other, is called anaphase. Anaphase is when they're pulling against each other. Now, your drawing doesn't have to be exact, as long as you are showing that your Google slide drawing, it doesn't have to be this exact pattern or anything, just showing that they are being pulled apart is fine. Now it's time for the cell to divide into two new daughter cells. So you represent this by bringing out the second plate, which I've placed underneath, and moving one set of chromosomes over to it. So all of these chromosomes on this side are now going to go to the new cell that is being formed. So now we have the same information in cell B as the cell A. So all the genetic information is the same. So this phase here, when they are pulled apart, is called
telophase. This is when the cytoplasm is dividing. It's not quite divided. They're still slightly connected. I always remember this as like a telephone. They're far apart, but they're still connected a little bit. So when you call someone on the telephone or the phone, you're far apart, but you're still connected through the phone. So the cytoplasm has divided, and it results into two new daughter cells. Each new daughter cell has a nucleus containing the complete set of chromosomes from each copy. And we have interphase, is when the chromosomes lose their compact appearance. The chromosomes replicate their DNA so that each single chromosome become duplicated. Okay, so the cells now have all the same information, and now they are two brand new cells. Now this one will then divide, and this one will divide and continue to make hair, skin, nails, whatever it might need to make.
All right, this is all mitosis. Mitosis, mitosis. This is when the cell divides and produces two new identical cells. They are the exact same. Your skin will still make skin cells, but it'll have your genetic information inside of it. This is how they do genetic testing and crime solving. They figure out where people are coming from if they get the genetic signature from the person and the criminal. Okay, we use this all the time to figure out ancestry information. This is key information to our society. That is our mitosis activity. We call that double or nothing because it's doubled up. Okay, and then it keeps doubling and doubling and doubling, and we call that exponential growth. All right. If you have any questions, be sure to email your teacher. Hopefully this wasn't too confusing, but just so you understand that information then doubles up and the cells double in size. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.